and welcome to Wiki Say What? I am your host, Greta, and today joining me is my good friend, Meggie. Now, she's going to introduce herself in a minute, but before that, today we are going to be talking about a article from Wikipedia that really reminds me of Meggie. She's a very artistic person, so we're going to be talking about an art piece and a little disaster that went along with it. But before we start, Meggie, go ahead and introduce yourself. Let them know about you. Tell them your BuzzFeed quiz.
Hi, my name's Meggie. So I took the BuzzFeed quiz, what's the color palette of your personality?
Ooh.
And I got the rose palette, which says I'm genuine, friendly, and a natural performer, being so kind-hearted and outgoing. You've always made it your goal to always include others and make them feel seen and validated. And I think this quiz is a little creepy because it got me pretty good, I feel.
I agree.
So yeah, I thought that was pretty good.
Nice. Meggie, our rose color palette woman.
That's me.
I love it. All right, Meggie, you do art, right?
I do.
What kind of art do you like?
I like to paint.
Okay.
I like oil painting the best.
Meggie is a very talented painter, if I do say so myself.
Why, thank you.
All right, have you ever heard of, this is in French, so I might mess it up, but
Good.
Rêve by Picasso?
No.
You haven't? Okay, perfect. Well, then this Wikipedia article is perfect for you.
Good.
So I'm going to read just the top little description, and then we're going to dive right in, okay?
Yes.
All right. Le Rêve, which is French for the dream, is a 1932 oil painting by Pablo Picasso. Then 50 years old, portraying his 22-year-old mistress, Maria Therese Walter. I like how it's Therese and then Walter. It's kind of unfitting. But, okay, scandal. She's like, what, 28 years younger than him? Okay. And she's a mistress, so that's exciting. It is said to have been painted in one afternoon on January 24th, 1932. It belongs to Picasso's period of distorted depictions with its oversimplified outlines and contrasted colors resembling early Cubism. Okay, I'm going to show Meggie a picture of it. Can you just describe that as best as you can?
Yeah, so this is a nice painting of like just a solid filled outline of his mistress. She appears to not be wearing much.
Nope, not much at all.
But she has jewelry, so that counts as maybe something. Many primary colors. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, it's a little, from my non-art perspective, it just looks very distorted. She
Yes.
kind of looks like she's dead, but like
Also that.
a very full woman, I would say.
Very wide.
Yes. And yeah, it's very colorful. It screams Picasso to me, if I do say so myself.
Your artistic knowledge.
All right. So it says that this painting was purchased, Le Rêve, was purchased for $7,000 in 1941 by Victor and Sally Gans of New York City. So, what is that, centuries later? No, Picasso was in the 1900s, just like a couple decades later. In New York City, this purchase began their 50-year collection of works by just 5 artists, Picasso, Jasper Johns, Robert Rauschenberg, Frank Stella, and Eva Heiss. But Picasso's the important one here. That's who we're focusing on. All right, after the Ganezes died, the people who bought the painting, they died. Their collection, including Le Rêve, was sold at Christie's auction house in 1997 as a means of settling their inheritance tax bill. All right, Le Rêve sold for an unexpectedly high $48.4 million.
What?
I mean, okay, they bought it for $7,000 and it sold for $48.4. I'm not a mathematician, but I think that's a profit.
I would say so myself.
By a lot. Wow. I kind of wish that they were like to sell that when they were alive. Maybe they wouldn't have had some tax bills to deal with.
I think so.
Or I wish I was their kid that found this painting and sold it. That would also be great.
I would also like that.
Right. At the time, it was the 4th most expensive painting sold. Wow. The entire collection set a record for a sale of a private collection, bringing $206.5 million. That's What would you do with $206.5 million?
I would make a bunch of paintings and I'd sell them for more money.
There you go.
But I'm no Picasso.
No,
so,
well, you're Meggie.
You know, oh, I guess so.
I feel like I would definitely, like, at least start by buying a hot tub or something.
Oh, yeah, maybe important things first.
You could paint in a hot tub.
I could paint while in a hot tub?
Yeah. You're rich. You can do whatever you want.
I could. The paintings might not turn out very well.
That's fair. You know, that's just an artistic choice, I guess.
You know.
Unintended water painting. All right. The total amount paid by the Ganezes, the people who died, over their lifetime of collecting those pieces, it was around $2 million. Wow. Okay, so they spent $2 million on these paintings, which ended up being $206.5 million. That's a profit of $204.5 million. I don't even know. That's like so much money.
I can't fathom.
I know, I can't either. That's crazy. Okay, the buyer who purchased Rêve at Christie's in 1997 appears to have been the Austrian-born investment fund manager. This makes sense. Wolfgang Flötl.
Wow.
Who also briefly held Van Gogh's portrait of Dr. Gachet. Are you familiar with that?
No, but I love Van Gogh.
Me neither. I'm not familiar.
Me neither.
In possession in the late 1990s. Okay, in 2001, under financial pressure, he sold Rêve. Man, these people are really under some financial stress for having these $1 million paintings. He sold it to a casino magnate, Steve Wynn, for an undisclosed sum, estimated to be about $60 million. I would hope after making $60 million on this painting, he's no longer in a financial pressure situation. All right, and then in 2013, the New York Post reported that Stephen Cohen of SAC Capital had bought the painting from Wynn for $155 million. My goodness, these people are selling for more than they bought it. All right, so next we go into the incident. Dun, dun, dun. In 2006, the painting was a centerpiece of Wynn's collection. So this is the guy who owns SAC Capital. He's the most recent buyer. He bought it for $155 million. Gotcha. I feel like that's important.
Yeah.
And he considered naming his Wynn Las Vegas resort over it. Okay, this man owns a resort as well. He's well off.
Mm.
During a period of anti-French sentiment in the United States in response to France's opposition to the United States' proposed invasion of Iraq, politics, Wynn decided it was inadvisable to give the resort a French name. Controversy. In October of 2006, Wynn told a group of his friends that he had agreed the day before to sell Rêve for $139 million to Stephen A. Cohen. Wait, that's less than he bought it for. What a difference.
Oh,
that's like $16 million less, which I don't know if $16 million even matters when you're talking hundreds of millions of dollars.
I guess.
You know, I don't know.
Beats me.
At the time, the price would have made Rêve the most expensive piece of art ever. While Wynn was showing his painting to his friends, apparently about to reveal the now still officially undisclosed previous owner, he put his right elbow through the canvas, puncturing the left forearm of the figure and creating a 6-inch tear.
Oh, no.
Ah! That's awful.
Oh.
Efron offered as an explanation that Wynn uses wild gestures while speaking and has retinitis pigmentosa, which affected his peripheral vision. That's unfortunate. That is an unfortunate thing to happen in that exact moment. Can you just, oh my gosh, can you even imagine you're about to sell this for $139 million, which is money I cannot fathom.
Make buku bucks, and I
fall
mess
on
it up.
Yeah. Oh, 6-inch hole. Like, not just like a little, like, paper cut. Like,
That's
a
like
legit tear through the painting. This, like, decades old painting. True tragedy. Oh, my goodness. Later, Wynn said that he took the event as a sign to not sell the painting. I don't know if I believe that it was a sign or if he just could not sell this anymore.
A sign, yes.
After a $90,000 repair, which I guess when we're talking millions is like, you know.
Oh, it's fine.
It's achievable. The painting was revalued for $85 million. Okay, so we went down about half.
But it's still $85 million.
It's still a lot of money. I don't know that I would want to pay $85 million for a broken painting, but I guess it's Picasso. It's Rêve.
I don't know.
All right. Wynne filed a claim to recover the $54 million perceived loss from his insurers, blah, 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 an amount which he would have covered the initial cost of buying the painting. So I guess he broke even. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's a story now.
That's
There's
okay.
a Wikipedia article made after him,
Yeah.
so I guess that's
Yeah,
something.
I like that.
I want a Wikipedia made
Me
article
too.
for me. Cohen bought the painting from Wynne in 2013 for $155 million, which is literally what they started with. So I guess this tear, did it even matter? Did it even happen?
Did they not care?
I guess not. Ignoring inflation, the price was estimated to be the highest ever paid for an artwork by a U.S. collector.
Wow.
Until later on in 2015, someone bought something for $300 million.
What?
Well, that's kind of a really sad situation to happen. You have all this money spent on this beautiful, well, in his opinion, beautiful art. It's a little
controversial.
little raunchy to me, but that's okay. And then you move your arm and stick your elbow through it.
And your pigmenta
Yeah, right.
causes you to just...
And, like, the elbow is not easily through
He really
things.
must
Like,
have been having a hard
yeah,
time. if he
honestly,
threw
flailed around.
through it.
Something was exciting. I don't know. But,
Paintings.
wow. I know. I guess they really
Really
get you
just-
going. I don't know. Well, I can't imagine being the friends and watching that. That would be very entertaining. I think I would be crying at least. I don't know. It's crazy.
I'd be both crying and laughing.
Yeah, it would just be...
But mostly crying.
It would be a lot of emotions happening over
I think
this
so.
painting.
I think so.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, that was the Wikipedia article titled Rêve, Picasso. So that's the story, and it's definitely a unique one. Thank you so much,
Truly.
Meggie, for coming and joining us and sharing your art expertise as you described our painting and
course.
listened to this fun story of Picasso's painting. I appreciate you being here. And we will see you guys next time with a new Wikipedia article.